now?
Yes, Lincoln Steen apparently has purchased some time. He will have a special announcement. We are here live at the Stratford Town Hall Gymnasium. Ryan Casey, this crowd is jacked.
It is Jack, Jonathan Cairns, and let me tell you, it is an honor for me to be sitting here with the president of Red Rock Wrestling.
Well, thank you very much, Ryan Casey. I can think of no one else better to share the booth with than you. And here we have Lincoln Steen. Not a very popular character here in Stratford, Prince Edward Island. He is a proficient wrestler. He happens to be his own biggest fan.
He definitely has been. You know, he's been here in Stratford. This is the third time that he's been here. Twice he's been here before, a little unsuccessful in the ring. So he definitely looks focused. But
he looks focused, but he is on an uncharacteristic losing streak for Lincoln Steen. He is a 10-year veteran. He is not accustomed to losing matches, and he has not won a match in Red Rock Wrestling.
I find that when he's here, he's always trying as hard as he can do, but there's always something holding him back. I don't know if it's the skill of the other wrestlers or if it's this illegal weapon of a head that he's got. Look at that hair.
That is about 30 pounds of hair. The Stratford crowd does not like Lincoln Steen.
They're pretty clear about that.
Let's hear what he has to say.
For you people that are too stupid to know, I happen to be an international television sensation.
What show is he on?
Well, he was on Wrestling Reality. And that is true. He is an international television sensation, believe it or not.
Well, calling them stupid, I don't know if he would get the respect of them now.
No, certainly not. I don't know, you have to beat your opponents, Lincoln Steen. If you can't defeat your opponents, you will not advance up the ladder at Red Rock Wrestling.
Lincoln Steen is here tonight to do one thing and one thing only, and that's to make an impact here in Red Rock Wrestling.
The only impact that he's made since he's been here has been flat on his back, 1, 2, 3.
That's true.
Decent competition.
Oh, that is a foolish statement tonight. Ryan Casey, I was in the back. We have got...
What's this?
Oh my goodness. Who is this?
The Canadian...
Oh my goodness, who is this guy?
That's the Canadian Renegade.
The Canadian Renegade? Who? I've never heard of this guy. All I know is he is huge. He's about 280 pounds.
Cody Costain's doing his best to keep them apart before the match starts.
My goodness, this guy is massive. He is huge.
Lincoln Steen cannot believe what just came into the ring.
I don't know if he's talking about not wanting to take on cartoon characters. This is no cartoon character. This is, what do they call him, the Canadian Renegade?
The Canadian Renegade. I don't even know where he's from. He's from...
I have never seen this guy before in my life.
Parts unknown Canada.
And I don't know, somewhere in Canada.
Manitoba, maybe. I don't know.
Cody Costain's ringing the bell. I don't know anything about this Renegade. However, he'd have to be very good to get by Lincoln Steen. Lincoln Steen is a lot of things, but he is an experienced veteran. But look at the size of Renegade. Look at those shoulders. He's got to be at least 280 pounds.
He's got to be. He's got to be. There is intensity in those eyes. There's power in the arms.
Oh, look at the arms on him. Unbelievable. It's got to be 22-inch arms.
Lincoln Steen trying to get a little bit of reception out of the crowd here at Stratford, but not doing too much success.
Trying to get a reaction to the crowd. I'd stay focused on this guy. No, kick to the breadbasket. Front face lock. But, oh my goodness. Look at the power of the Canadian Renegade. Just picked him right up. Steen is looking very frustrated.
Trying to slow it down out here, trying to get a little bit of that energy out of the Canadian Renegade.
Well, that's what he has to do. He has to slow it down. If he tries to match power with this Renegade, it's certainly not going to happen.
Definitely not. You know, there's uncertainty in this match for Lincoln Steen calling somebody out, but there's opportunity for the Canadian Renegade because he knows he's coming out.
Absolutely. This is a great opportunity for the Canadian Renegade to make a name for himself against someone like Lincoln Steen.
That's right. That's right. Steen trying to get back in the ring here.
I'm not a huge Lincoln Steen fan, but I can't deny his ability. He's a 10-year veteran. He's wrestled on the Tony Condello Death Tours. He's wrestled all throughout the country. And as he mentioned earlier, a star on Wrestling Reality.
And now he's being challenged. All the experience in the world. Can he go toe-to-toe with the Canadian Renegade?
Well, it certainly wouldn't be wise to do this test of strength with the Canadian Renegade. I mean, look at the power, but Steen is a wily veteran. He may have something up his sleeve.
You know, when the Renegade first came out here and I saw him run around the ring, I thought that he was going to just wipe the mat with Lincoln Steen to be over in a record time of 6 seconds. Lincoln Steen stuck in there. Well, let's see some action, right?
That's true. Steen has been smart to slow this down, but he could be trying to wear out the Renegade. The Renegade is huge, got to be around 280 pounds.
Oh,
strike. Whoa, hit the oh my goodness. Those strikes to the chest had no effect on the Renegade. This test of strength, he's bringing Steen to his knees. Tony Costain checking for a submission. Oh, now he's trying to get up. I think the Renegade's just toying with him. The strength difference. The strength difference here. Pushing Steen to the mat. Pushes him all the way down. Oh, and he stomps on the fingers. Lincoln Steen is in trouble. He's in big trouble.
He needs to regroup here or something.
Definitely needs to regroup, get a different strategy, work on a plan B.
Renegade runs across, and he misses. Oh.
Has no effect on Renegade.
Absolutely
none. Third chop, very stiff chop, and no effect on the Canadian Renegade. Throws him like a ragdoll in the corner. And the Renegade.
To the other side.
One-handed hip toss. Oh, Steen throws him around like he is nothing.
Steen goes out of the ring one more time, trying to recoup.
And Lincoln Steen's a solid 220 pounds, and he was just throwing him around like he was a cruiserweight, a featherweight.
Definitely on the defensive at this point. All the offense has come from the Canadian Renegade.
This Stratford crowd is clearly behind the Canadian Renegade, who I know nothing about, but one thing's for sure, he is big and he is strong.
Very, very impressive early on in this match.
One thing I like about this Renegade, he is not wasting energy. He's not getting baited into a cat and mouse game. It's like you noticed, he came running out. I thought he'd wear himself out, but he is slowing it down too.
Lincoln Steen is very good at the mind games.
A master.
He will wear you down with his eyes and with his thoughts.
He is a master for the in-ring psychology. However, he had not been successful in his last two outings here at Red Rock Wrestling. And now, Steen thinks he can do it, and I'm not so sure.
Can he do it? Can he do it?
Oh!
He can't do it.
Nice charging shoulder block, and again, no effect on the Canadian Renegade. This guy is so impressive. Look at the I can't get over the size of this Renegade.
And to not know anything about him.
I don't know anything about him. He's big and strong. Oh, nice move by Steen. Oh! Great strategy by Steen to take him down to the work on that leg.
If he can get him down that far, he can really take advantage of the Canadian Renegade's size.
That's right. If he can get the Renegade off his feet, then he has a chance. Can use some of his superior mat wrestling. Once again, work on that left knee of the Renegade.
Still going at it.
Native of Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan, Lincoln Steen. He is a veteran, and he seems much more focused tonight than he has in previous outings here at Red Rock Wrestling.
Well, the last couple times.
Look, see what's happening now? I see the Canadian Renegade psyching himself up.
Feeding off the energy in this
he seems impervious to these strikes by Lincoln Steen. Oh! Right, so again, and a big right hand that drops Lincoln Steen.
I can't help but notice the success that Lincoln Steen was having going after the knee, and as soon as he went back up to the shoulders, whole different ball game.
That's true. Beautiful, beautiful flying shoulder tackle against Lincoln Steen, and Steen is in trouble. Renegade takes him into the corner, nice Irish whip into the corner, picks him up, effortlessly with that back body drop. Ryan Casey, I am impressed. He's setting him up for a possible gorilla press. Is he going to gorilla press him? Oh, effortlessly.
220 pounds over his head.
Drops him. Lincoln Steen is in huge trouble.
The Canadian Renegade is putting on a show here for these fans in Stratford, Prince Edward Island.
And he takes the single down. Is he ready? Look at the chest on the Canadian Renegade. I can't believe the power. He's setting him up for something. Oh! Beautiful move.
Does he have enough?
1, 2, and 3!
And he does.
Unbelievable. Your winner. Unbelievable victory for this newcomer to Red Rock Wrestling.
I do not think we're done seeing the Canadian Renegade in Canada.
Absolutely not. This Canadian Renegade, we got to find out more about him. He came in here, he took everything Lincoln Steen could give him, and then he came back with a victory. And this Stratford crowd is so behind the Canadian Renegade.
Do you think anybody in here has noticed that Lincoln Steen is still on the mat?
I don't know. Steen is in trouble. And then the Renegade quickly slaps some hands, and just as quickly as he enters, he takes off into the back.
What a mysterious man. Now
Lincoln Steen, he made a mistake. That was a mistake tonight. Calling out. This was a wrong night to do that. Any other night, and he called out anybody from the back, he may very well have been victorious.
Tonight is a very, very special night here for Red Rock Wrestling.
Well, let's not forget the double main event.
I tell you, we have 10 men over the top rope, a Red Rock Rumble.
10 men over the top rope, Red Rock Rumble. 2 wrestlers enter, then every 2 minutes, 2 more enter. And let's not forget, the Cardinal Sinners explode.
Oh boy. Best friends at one time, traveled the world. Challenger Brody Steele going up against the champion, the Eastern Canadian Heavyweight Champion, Stratford's own Cowboy Mike Hughes.
Introducing first, from Rockwood, Ontario, weighing in at 297 pounds, Chris Cooke.
Before big Chris Cooke makes his way to ringside, I'd like to give a shout out to Jason and Janine from Naturally Fit. Check out Naturally Fit on St. Peter's Road, Naturally Fit. Janine, thanks for the t-shirt. Pick up your own Red Rock Wrestling t-shirt from Naturally Fit. And here comes the big man from Rockwood, Ontario, Chris Cooke.
297 pounds, Chris Cooke tonight.
This man is huge.
You know what I like about Chris Cooke is that when he goes into the ring, he has a complete disregard for his opponent.
A total disregard for his opponent. And every time we see him, he gets more and more confidence. This man is huge. He's 6 feet 5 inches tall. Weighs, ring announcer Robbie Doherty called him 295. That guy's got to be at least 300 pounds. At least 300 pounds.
At least. He's back in PEI right now to make a point that he deserves to be here in Red Rock Wrestling.
And absolutely.
Wasn't terribly successful last time that he was here,
Well,
but
actually, he was very successful his last time here. But we'll get more to that. Let's hear his opponent.
236 pounds, Turcan Celik.
Unfortunately, this match was supposed to take place last fall. Turcan Celik was supposed to take on Chris Cooke. An injury took place to Turcan Celik. Turcan Celik injured his left leg. However, Chris Cooke we brought in a very adequate replacement in JX Flex.
there we go. There is
Turcan Celik.
There is a rumor going around that Chris Cooke had something to do with Turcan Celik's broken foot.
Is that true?
Well, I don't know.
I heard. But look at Turcan Celik move around the ring. I don't see any ill effects to that broken foot.
He loves PEI, and PEI loves him.
Absolutely. This was one of the people, ladies and gentlemen, all the emails, the cards, letters, they said, bring back Turcan Celik. We want to see this guy wrestle. And look at the ovation for Turcan Celik.
But you know what? The thing that worries me tonight for Mr. Celik is that he's in the ring on a foot that is not that good.
I am very happy to be here today.
And
He's on a foot that might not be that strong. How is that going to hold up when he puts big 300-pound Chris Cooke up on his shoulders?
Ryan Casey, I disagree with that. I saw him moving around the ring. The foot looks to be in great shape.
That's a lot different than getting in the ring with the monster
Are
here.
you serious?
Well, with the monster Chris Cooke, he's still young. He's 21 years old. He's already got 4 years experience. Turcan Celik, much more experienced, has had some work down at OVW in Kentucky. World Wrestling Entertainment has their eye on this guy. He certainly has the experience edge. However, the power is clearly got to go with
Speed and agility versus strength.
Well, the
That's what
power's
this
gotta go
comes
with Chris
down
Cooke.
to.
And Turcan Celik getting the crowd going.
If you have all that energy from the crowd, do you think that counteracts the strength of Chris Cooke?
I don't know if it counteracts the strength of Chris Cooke, but it certainly will fire up Turcan Celik. Turcan Celik.
Both men tying each other up, going around the ring.
And look at Turcan Celik showing he's got some strength as well, but ultimately the power of the big man wins out.
Hold him in there. Chris Cooke is not making any friends here.
No, definitely not. Nice collar elbow tie up here. Both jockeying for strength here.
Going for it.
1, 2. Oh, just a 2 count. Neat, good move by Chris Cooke. To remind the fans, this match is brought to you by Quick Copy. I'd like to give a shout out to Sean and Troy at Quick Copy. And they did a wonderful job with our beautiful Red Rock Wrestling posters. Now going for the collar elbow tie up again. I'm not sure that's the best strategy for Turcan Celik. Chris Cooke is such a big man. And his first love was professional wrestling. A man his size was recruited by a number of Canadian university football programs, but he chose professional wrestling. He's got an arm lock on Turcan Celik.
A reversal.
Nice reversal.
There we go.
He put pressure on that
Turcan
arm.
Celik with a bit of offense here.
A lot of offense. As I said, Turcan Celik does have the experience edge over the younger Chris Cooke.
He's got to keep him low, though. He's got to get him off his feet because the strength of Chris Cooke is standing up.
One big move. One big move was all it took to reverse some momentum. Oh, nice speed by Celik. And again, he goes back to that left arm.
That's where he's working. He's focusing on that left arm. He must have something planned.
Well, a good wrestler will pick a body part, and then he turns it into a wrist lock. Can Chris Cooke power his way out of it? He is so big and he is so strong. Steen asking for the submission. Whether he'll get it. Look at that.
Get it.
He's
got him. No. Rolls out.
Just a 2 count. Ducks again. Oh. Arm wringer by Reza Celik. Turcan Celik.
International wrestler.
International wrestler all the way from Turkey, but he does have extensive experience in North America. As I said, he did spend some time in the developmental system of the World Wrestling Entertainment. So this guy is one of the top prospects in the world.
He knows what's going on in that ring.
And not only that, I see Chris Cooke as being definitely one of the future stars in Canadian wrestling or throughout the world. He's got to gain a little bit more experience. Oh, beautiful. Elbow to the chest.
I'm not sure if experience is all he needs. I think he's got to slow things down here tonight.
Yeah. Oh.
When you're fighting a veteran like Turcan Celik, you do have to slow it down. Take the crowd out of it. Get that energy gone.
And Turcan Celik twice trying to take him down with a shoulder block. I don't think that's going to work. Too big and too powerful. And Turcan Celik is trying to psych himself up. The crowd is clearly behind Turcan Celik tonight. Nice shoulder block, right in the face.
He went up a little higher on that move.
That's right, and the back is injured.
Got some leverage.
Went down.
The crossbody.
High crossbody, got the reverse. 1, 2. Only a 2 count.
Only a 2 count. Do you think that count was a little slow by Cody Costain?
No. Cody Costain's one of the finest officials in all of Atlantic Canada, probably all of Canada. Went to the Ron Gauguin School of Officiating. That's why I named him head official for Red Rock Wrestling. So I fully support Cody Costain and his count. And Ryan Casey, I can attest, refereeing is not a simple profession.
Oh, I don't doubt it at all. I just thought it was a little slow. I thought Chris Cooke could have got a little bit of it could have been celebratory for him.
Possibly. Into the corner again, sets him up for a side suplex. Oh, powerful. That might be enough for a 3 count.
Let's watch this one.
2. 2 count. No, that was a good count. That was a good count, Ryan Casey. Goes for it again. 1, 2. But you know what? He's not hooking the leg.
It's over!
Gotta hook the leg.
And he should be taking advantage of Celik right now.
I wouldn't be wasting the time, but maybe he's setting him up for something. Maybe setting him up for something we don't know about.
He's jockeying for position.
He is. Chris Cooke.
There he's got him.
Setting him up.
Got to watch the choke. Referee Cody's right in there.
Yeah, could he be setting up for his patented two-handed choke slam? Oh, raise that. Turcan Celik fighting his way back. His rights.
Right to the ropes.
And he goes.
Oh, big knee lift.
Big knee lift. Oh, he almost knocked him out with that, but you know what? I think he telegraphed that. Chris Cooke could see that coming.
Rolls him
He
over.
might have knocked him out with that. 1, 2. Only a 2
Turcan
count.
Celik is just in this match right now.
Yeah, he's just hanging on. The power difference is apparent. And he's hurting. Oh,
More shots to the head.
ducks it again.
Oh!
He jumped over something. I think he might have tried to reverse it. I think he may have injured his shoulder in that one.
Chris Cooke is getting a little bit into the minds of everybody here.
Well, Chris Cooke is exuding so much more confidence than when we first seen him at Red Rock Wrestling. 2.
Just a 2 count.
Call. But that's what experience will do to you. And now he's doing the right thing, slowing things down with a powerful chin lock. I mean, that's 297 pounds. Well, come on, 297. This guy's over 300 pounds.
He's got to be over 300
That's a 300 pounder putting on the chin lock. That kind of power.
Mind you, Turcan Celik is no small guy either. He's rolling in here tonight at 235.
That's right, he made about 235. Turcan Celik, he's no small guy either, but you're
Comparatively, it's hard to move a big man around like Chris Cooke.
Well, you're still talking to 65, 70 pound weight difference, and that's huge. Nice snapmare and into a headlock.
There we are.
Cody Costain better check for a choke.
Checking to see if the shoulders are down. Oh, they're up.
He's up again. This has been a very exciting match here tonight. Oh, beautiful move by Celik.
Chris Cooke has to break it.
He had to break it. He had his foot in the ropes. Great way to reverse it. Why power your way out of it when you can use the ropes? Oh, sets him up for a sunset flip. Does he have the power? Does he have the power? I don't think so. Oh, but he has the presence of mind.
Chris
Get out of the
Cooke
way.
took a big risk there.
And that is going to hurt the tailbone. He's going to have a hard time sitting down later tonight.
I don't know how he's going to sit on a plane or a train back to Rockwood, Ontario after that one.
No, it's going to be tough. And now this is what, look at it. Sets him up again for a pinning combination. 1, 2. You know what? Had he been a little bit quicker, he might have caught him.
He might have. Big
lariat.
clothesline.
Well, that's that power difference. 1, 2. And he kicks out.
Celik still kicks out. Resiliency in the young man from Turkey.
But again, Ryan Casey, I have to reiterate, he's not hooking the leg. Your best chance of beating Turcan Celik would be to hook the leg.
Do you want me to go in there and tell him?
I don't know. I think we best stay where we are. Whoa! Beautiful reversing. High crossbody. 1, 2.
Oh,
Was that,
almost.
Oh, that was only a 2. I thought he had it.
No.
Beautiful move by Celik.
He's still hurting though.
Absolutely. He took a tremendous beating.
Both
Not
men,
right to the eyes.
both men are putting their bodies on the line in this match.
Absolutely, and he's got him into a sleeper again. Cody Costain better check for a choke. Make sure Celik is still in this. Going quite a time in here at full tilt.
It looks as if Chris Cooke is going for a sleeper hold.
It looks like Chris Cooke has the match well in hand. Only needs maybe one big move to put him away, but we see the momentum changing. Raises Celik, very popular with the band. Oh my goodness, he's trying to power his way out of it. I can't believe this. Oh my goodness, jawbreaker.
You go for the jaw, you take the power of the muscles out, right?
It's true.
Rock
He's
your
almost
brain.
got him off his feet. Oh, drop kick, still can't drop the big man. Beautiful left forearm. Cover your man. If you don't cover your man, you will not have a chance of getting victorious.
Both men have not taken advantage of the opportunities shown to
Here
them
he goes
here today.
again. He's getting psyched up. Oh no, he telegraphed that way too quickly, way too early.
That might have been
And
that bad foot.
Could be. You may be right, Ryan Casey. And Chris Cooke is setting him up crossways with a two-handed choke slam. He gets this. He's trying it again. Two-handed choke slam. Oh!
That's got to be
I
it.
think that's it. 1, 2, and 3.
No doubt about it after that. No doubt about it.
Oh, nobody's going to kick out of that two-handed choke slam.
Well, I'm not so sure that it was the choke slam that did it, but Turcan Celik really hurt himself when he missed that spot off the top turnbuckle.
Certainly, when he did that dive off the top rope, he took all the wind out of his sails, set him up for the two-handed choke slam, and another huge victory for the big man from Rockwood, Ontario, Chris Cooke.
A very successful trip to Stratford, Prince Edward Island for Chris Cooke today.
Absolutely.
He's still not getting the respect of the fans here.
I don't know. We'll see how he does. He's got to be one of those odds-on favorites for the Red Rock Rumble coming up later on tonight.
You don't want to count him out.
No, absolutely not. He wrestled early, so he will have time to recuperate.
Now, Turcan Celik, on the other hand, he just took a beating.
He did take quite a beating tonight, but let's see if the crowd gives an ovation, and they do. They love him here.
They do.
They love him here in Stratford, Prince Edward Island. Turcan Celik, great effort. This has been a great first two matches, Ryan Casey.
It has started off great here, and we have much more action for the folks in the Stratford Town Hall Gymnasium.
That's right. One half of the double main event, the one I'm excited about for the Eastern Canadian Heavyweight Championship, Cowboy Mike Hughes putting his title on the line against his former Cardinal Center friend, Brody Steele.
You know, all these people here in this room right now are fans and friends of Cowboy Mike Hughes. Brody Steele has nobody here. That's got to stand for something.
I think that is going to make the difference tonight. With all the little cowboys and all the little cowgirls in attendance here tonight, my money is certainly on Cowboy Mike Hughes. We're back to Robbie Doherty in the ring. Those who didn't hear that, that's the Real JJB from Ottawa, Ontario, weighing in at 250 pounds.
There he is. A much different wrestler from the last time that I saw him.
That's right, it's been a couple of years you've seen JJB in action.
Last time I saw him, he went up against the greatest intercontinental champion of all time, the Honky Tonk Man.
That's true. That was about 2 years ago. He was very early in his wrestling career, but on short notice, he offered to take on the Honky Tonk Man.
A lot less experience than the Honky Tonk Man at that point.
That's true, and the Honky Tonk Man certainly did defeat him that night, but you know what? JJB is probably one of the most improved wrestlers I've seen in the last 2 years.
And he's coming into this match today at 250 pounds.
He is bulked up indeed. He is looking massive. He's looking very good. A lot of people are asking me, is the Real JJB for real? I'm going to say for sure I think he is. Look at the arm on him there. He is looking big, looking strong.
Looking confident too.
Very confidence was never a part of JJB's problem.
Don't say anything bad.
No, what am I going to say bad about JJB? He's one of the most improved wrestlers I've seen in the last two years. Confidence was never a problem, but it's allowed him to improve. He's a wrestler who travels across the country for matches. He wrestles all over the country.
And one thing is evident from the way he's walking around this ring. He doesn't care about these people.
No, he's not too concerned about the people. He's also had some tryouts with World Wrestling Entertainment, so he is on their radar. And he's a big guy. He's about 6'4", 250 pounds. But wait till you see his opponent.
Weighing in at 315 pounds, the 7-foot giant, Grimez!
Ryan Casey, wait till you see the 7-foot green-headed giant, Grimez. Now this man is a sight to behold. I saw him back there and I couldn't believe.
You know what?
The size of him.
Coming into this match right now.
Look, you can see him over the screen. Look at Grimez. Unbelievable.
Coming into this match here today, Grimez probably feels superior to the Real JJB, and with that size, he should be superior.
Well, 7 feet tall, 315 pounds. Anybody, television and DVD folks do not do justice to the 7-foot tall giant Grimez.
I'm a little concerned with all these boys and girls around the giant. Look at him, he's a scary man.
He is frightening. I don't know what's up with that green head of his. Anytime you get to see the giant Grimez, buy a ticket. I encourage you, because like I said, television and DVD do not do this man justice. Look at the size of Grimez. And there's not an ounce of fat on this man. He is very athletic and very agile as well.
You said it earlier, Jonathan. If
He's 7 feet tall, JJB. You're gonna have your work cut out for you. And,
if that is the real JJB,
well,
we are going to find out tonight,
you know
because
what?
he's going to take down a 7-foot tall
well,
giant.
JJB just had a little bit of doubt in his confidence there. He just talked to me. He said, "Is he really 7 feet tall?" He is every inch of 7 feet and more.
JJB is young. He's more experienced, but I don't know how much experience can go up against this.
Well, he does not have the experience of Grimez, that's for sure. But he is one of those active independent wrestlers in this whole country. You know, I think Grimez would have to be the heavy favorite in this one. However, with that said, if the real JJB were to pull off an upset, that wouldn't be unheard of.
Not at all.
But
not at all.
I think JJB's confidence isn't what it was when he first walked out.
Definitely not. His whole demeanor has changed.
When he got one look at that 7 foot tall giant Grimez, I mean, just the intimidation alone.
I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that JJB is in over his head here, but there's definitely someone that's above his head.
Well, definitely way above his head. You saw in the introduction, Cody Costain had to climb the rope just to check his wristband.
The size difference and the strength.
And a power difference. JJB is no small man. He's 250 pounds. He's been hitting the weight room like few others. While we were breaking the action, I'd like to give a shout out to Darren Howard of United Rentals, one of our great sponsors. And we always appreciate our sponsors. They allow us to bring in the top talent here to Red Rock Wrestling. Now another collar elbow tie-up, and once again, the giant Grimez taking down JJB. And JJB is backing up.
He's backing up. The intimidation here is huge.
Well, like I said, I think it's the first time I've seen JJB really be intimidated. I mean, because confidence was such a strong point in his game.
What size boot do you think Grimez wears?
Oh, got to be at least size 18 or 19. I couldn't begin to imagine. Those feet are huge.
The look on Grimez's face.
That's intimidation enough. You've seen this green-headed man coming at you.
To get a headlock, JJB has to jump up and wrap his arm around the head of Grimez.
And Grimez just tosses him off like he's nothing. As I said earlier, an upset might not be out of the question, but right now I'm not liking JJB's chances.
No. And he's getting a little psyched out. He's got some of the green from Grimez on him.
Definitely, he is psyched out of this. He might have to stand back and try to get back into this. I think JJB might have to go for the legs. Take this big guy down.
Oh, he's got to get him down to his level.
Because he can't match power. Upper body strength, definitely not.
The crowd chanting green right now.
That's right. I can't get over the look of this giant Grimez from Boston. Maybe he's a Celtics fan, I don't know. Oh no, he's got him by the face and the ears.
You know, the real JJB would be all right now if he was colorblind.
Maybe, I don't know. Now this is, he went for the eyes. Now this is JJB's chance. This is a chance to attack. Now he's got to let him fall out.
He's got to bend the rules a little bit in this match for sure.
I'd never encourage bending rules, but that might be his only chance.
If he does bend the rules, you just turn your head and look at all these wonderful Red Rock Wrestling fans, and I'll call the match.
Indeed, we do have wonderful Red Rock fans. And look, he thought he did something. Look at the agility of Grimez. He just jumps off the top rope.
Whoa!
With the presence of mind not to knock the wind out of himself. This guy is an accomplished wrestler. Not only is he 7 feet tall, look, wow.
The height
on that body slam. He had to be near 8 feet off the ground. Whoa, and for a leg drop. Oh, that could give him a nasty Charlie horse.
But when a big man takes a risky move like that,
the bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Into a quick guy like the real JJB, a lot of damage you can do to yourself.
He's got to get on him, but the problem is he's taking quite a pounding already. And those heavy shots earlier applied by Grimez are going to take their toll on JJB.
I'm sure his head is still ringing.
Oh, absolutely.
But he's attacking Grimez. He's bringing Grimez down a little lower, trying to even the advantage in size.
Well, yeah, he climbs the second rope. He might have a choke hold. I can't tell by my vantage point.
Driving Grimez is getting some oxygen.
Well, that might be his only chance. Nice elbow to the
might
head.
be.
Rode him into the corner, but again, Grimez reverses it, setting him up for a big choke slam. His patented choke slam.
Oh!
JJB has the presence of mind to reverse it. Oh, that is a huge side suplex. Ouch!
315 pounds coming down your chest there.
Not only that, the 250 pounds of JJB. And look how he effortlessly climbs over that top rope.
Is Grimes going to go upstairs?
I don't know.
I thought he already was upstairs. He's so tall.
My goodness, I've never seen a man 7 feet tall go to the top rope. Oh my gosh. I can't believe what I just saw.
JJB has got to be knocked out.
I have never seen a man that big. 1, 2. Oh, how did he kick out from that? That is the determination and intestinal fortitude of JJB.
I now understand why we're here in this gymnasium. The high ceiling.
Absolutely. I've never seen a man 7 feet tall fly off the top rope like that. Unbelievable. JJB's in trouble. Goes for the big boot. Now he jumps on his back. Probably going to try to slow this down with a choke or a sleeper. How often do you see a man the size? How often do you see a man the size of JJB jumping on someone's back like this? JJB is 6'4", and he looks positively small against.
He looks small against Grimes. He's brought him down to another level.
He's wearing him down. This is maybe his only chance.
You have a big man in the ring. They go a long time in the match. They get tired. This is a perfect strategy for JJB.
Yeah, possibly to wear him out. I know JJB's been very active in wrestling, so he probably does have the cardio advantage. But mind you, Grimes looks to be in fantastic shape.
Grimes is pumping up the audience here.
The fans are chanting green, green. And Grimes is certainly a fan favorite. Look at him, climbing up right here. And he flips him right over.
I bet you Grimes has a great time at St. Patrick's Day in Boston.
I bet you'd be a super attraction at St. Patty's Day in Boston. But you know what? That sleeper looks like it took something out of Grimes. Now, JJB setting him up for something. Oh, went for a boot.
And he got caught.
Now he's got him
Grimes
for a choke
is on
slam.
his knee, and he's almost eye to eye with the real JJB.
Setting him up for something. A huge choke slam. Ow! I don't see him getting up from
Hooks
that.
the leg.
1, 2, and 3.
And we have 3.
That's it. A convincing victory for the 7-foot giant Grimes.
The sheer size of Grimes. I don't know if JJB really had a shot.
I thought he might be up for an upset, but I think you're right. He was out of it right from the start. He was psyched out from that size and appearance of...
For taking on the challenge, I do believe he is the real JJB, though.
Oh, he's certainly the real deal, and he'll live to fight another day, I'm sure. But simply too much of a man in the giant Grimes. And look at this crowd. I can't get over the popularity of the giant Grimes. My goodness, JJB, you were in a war. You were in a fight. JJB doesn't even want to talk about this. He was in a confrontation. And look at the fans.
They are loving Grimes.
So happy, and he's rubbing the green face paint on the fans. Unbelievable.
There is nobody over here with the real JJB.
No, the real JJB certainly does not have the popularity, and I hope he's not too injured. Which leads me to the next question. What do you think, Ryan Casey, the odds-on favorite for the Red Rock Rumble?
Well, right now, they are the giant Grimes.
I'd have to say the giant Grimes as well.
I don't know how anyone can take him down. No one we saw here tonight can match the strength and size of Grimes.
I don't like his chances either.
He's scheduled for one fall and is brought to you by Ken Mac Energy and the Tech Guru. Introducing first, from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 232 pounds, Titus!
Titus is no stranger to Prince Edward Island.
No, Titus has been in some very, very high-profile matches here on Prince Edward Island, wrestling Cowboy Mike Hughes and WWE star Highlander Robbie McAllister, and made a very good showing for himself on both of those matches. While we await Titus's entrance to the ring, I'd like to give a shout out to Charles Duffy from Ken Mac Energy, one of our good sponsors for Red Rock Wrestling.
There he is, the man from Las Vegas.
You people shut your mouth!
And he is none too popular with the fans here tonight.
242 pounds of aggression.
Yeah, and he has got to be frustrated being on the losing end of his last 2 outings here at Red Rock Wrestling. Titus looking for crowd approval. He will get none here in Stratford.
He is not getting any.
He will get no approval here tonight. But Titus is one of the finest independent wrestlers in all the country. He's draws comparisons to a young Adam Copeland, who of course wrestles in World Wrestling Entertainment and is Edge, who got his start also right here in the Maritimes, wrestling for the legendary Milton Grand Prix Wrestling. Oh, I'd take to say Titus is even better than Edge. Here is his opponent. Oh, here's a surprise. Kirk McKinnon and Colin McKay are escorting Julien Young to ringside. This cannot go well for Titus.
Of course, Titus had those feuds with Cowboy Mike Hughes and WWE superstar Robbie McAllister, but he also has had trouble with Colin McKay and Kirk McKinnon.
Particularly Kirk McKinnon. And Titus is very distracted. Having Colin McKay and Kirk McKinnon here, and the crowd loves.
I think this is a great idea for Julien Young to bring these guys out with him.
Brilliant strategy. Kirk McKinnon and Colin McKay are two of PEI's favorite radio announcers from Ocean 100 and K-Rock.
I think just being here in Prince Edward Island is enough to get under Titus' skin.
I think so too. Cody Costain is rung the bell. You know, better watch out.
Aside from having Colin McKay, Kirk McKinnon, and Julien Young here, I think that Titus is just a little miffed that he's in this situation. He has gone from #1 contender status to now having to contend with Kirk McKinnon and Colin McKay and Julien Young.
Well, let's not underestimate Julien Young right now. Julien Young is undefeated here at Red Rock Wrestling. He's probably the hottest wrestler right now in Red Rock Wrestling. I don't see it at all as a promotion.
I don't know. I think that Titus is looking for a way to get back up to the top. And Julien Young is just in his way right now.
Julien Young would be a tremendous stepping stone to get his way back to the #1 contendership. And of course, he's in the Red Rock Rumble later on tonight. Of course, he wins the Red Rock Rumble. He gets the title shot at Cowboy Mike Hughes as the #1 contender. Now, I think Julien Young better take off his hat unless he's planning on wrestling with it on. As I said, well, that's a special K-Rock hat. Oh, that's not true. That's not true. Nice disparaging remarks from one of PEI's favorite radio stations. You know, I think this could be the difference. Colin McKay and Kirk McKinnon.
This is almost like a 3-on-1 match here.
Almost there. Nice goal behind by Julien Young. Now, this match, ladies and gentlemen, could main event most cards in the Maritimes. In fact, it has main evented many cards in the Moncton area, in the Brunswick area. Now he's wearing the K-Rock hat. I'm not sure he's aware of that. Well, I think we're bringing you this match here at Red Rock Wrestling.
I think Titus has got to stop focusing on the radio personalities outside the ring and start focusing on Julien Young.
Absolutely. If he doesn't focus on Julien Young, he is not going to get his hand raised in victory. No doubt about it.
There's one thing about Titus, though. If you're going to get into a mind game with him, you will lose. So, perhaps doing this, Julien Young is getting a little bit of an advantage over Titus.
Well, so far, it looks like he has been. Julien Young has got to use his speed, and Titus has got to use his power.
Definitely.
Titus got about 40 pounds of power, several inches in height. But my question is, what role is Colin McKay and Kirk McKinnon going to play at ringside?
I don't know.
Other than distract and get in Titus's head.
I think Julien Young is quite capable of wrestling this match without the people on the outside of the ring.
Absolutely. That was a beautiful hip lock takedown into a headlock by Julien Young.
As president of Red Rock Wrestling, are they allowed to be there?
Yes. In exchange for the radio publicity to promote our show, we did allow Colin McKay and Kirk McKinnon ringside access. So yes, I did permit that.
Well, I guess I won't pass that on to Titus.
No, I'd rather you didn't. Titus and I have not always seen eye to eye.
Cody Costain is right in the middle of the action here, making sure that everything stays legal in this match.
Well, as I said, Cody Costain is one of the finest officials in all of maritime wrestling, perhaps all of Canadian wrestling.
Titus has been known in the past to get things done.
Beautiful reversal by Julien Young into another arm drag. Then he hits the ropes.
Smart move by Titus.
Very smart move. You know where you are in the ring at all times. And use that ring to your advantage.
If I were Titus, though, I don't think I'd get out of the ring because he's not terribly welcomed, as we said here in Prince Edward Island.
No, the crowd despises him. Kirk McKinnon is getting in his head. And Colin McKay is equally disgusted by him. So no, probably the safest place for him would be in the ring.
In the ring, yes.
All right, now he wants to do a test of strength. Now Julien Young is bulked up a little bit from the last time I seen him. Oh, and
the crowd is clearly behind Julien Young.
I don't know, Julien. The height advantage could be a little much, but Julien is fearless. I've seen him in the ring with a variety of people. I've seen him wrestle huge men. Heck, I even saw him wrestle a robot once. And I'm not even sure there was a man under that robot outfit. I think it was a robot. So he'll get in there with anybody. He's fearless.
The strength of Titus. He is bending Julien Young right over.
Well, that's a nice bridge by Julien Young to try to power his way out of it. Knee to the red basket. Nice
advantage of the situation, Titus
is.
is.
You got to take advantage of your height. Beautiful leg sweep by Titus. Just pushing him down for a pinning predicament. Oh, nice escape by Julien Young into an armbar.
Titus is not used to the speed of someone like Julien Young.
No. Julien Young is probably one of the fastest wrestlers we have in Red Rock Wrestling. What is this? Head scissors takedown. Beautiful. Beautiful.
And Titus is out.
Titus is very frustrated. What else can he do but escape? And Titus is very, very upset. He's very frustrated. I think the people of Stratford are really getting into Titus's head. What do you
I think he's just got to block them out and focus on Julien Young, who's in the ring. Julien Young's mocking him right now.
That's right. Well, he's
having a great time in the ring tonight.
Yeah, he is mocking him. I also want to take this time to say thank you to another one of our event sponsors, the Tech Guru, Jason White. So if you need any computer assistance, contact the Tech Guru, Jason White. We'll give a shout out to him.
You know, I was thinking before this match even started that for Julien Young to have a lot of success against Titus, he'd have to be ultra quick and he'd have to be very, very creative. And I think he's playing in that card right now.
Absolutely, absolutely. He's using his speed. My Julien looking so good, it looks like he's been hanging out at Naturally Fit with Jason and Janine. Doesn't Julien Young look good tonight?
I don't know where Titus is hanging out.
I don't know.
I think he's staying in. He's making his own boas.
Making his own boas, maybe hanging out home in Las Vegas.
There's lots to do in Las Vegas.
Julien too smart for him. I wouldn't have taken his hand. Titus has proven to be untrustworthy in the past. Knife edge chops, stiff chops. Irish whip, reversal by Titus. Goes into the corner, setting him up for something. Titus goes over. I don't think Julien knows where he is. Ouch.
Yeah!
That neck drop on the top rope. He may have injured Julien Young.
Titus is now taking the fight outside the ring.
Now he slowed down Julien Young. Julien Young's in trouble. Is he going to deliver an elbow drop?
Oh, he does.
Right on the throat or esophagus, right on the apron. There is no give on that apron. Titus is ruthless aggression, no doubt about it. Cody Costain is trying to get him into that ring. Now he's right in front of us. He's going to drop that elbow again. Oh, I heard that impact there.
That's right in front of us. I can feel that.
Julien Young is in trouble. He's in big trouble. Now he's choking him. Come on, Cody Costain, get on that count. Absolutely.
Kirk McKinnon is really getting animated in this match.
Well, I mean, they're fully in support of Julien Young. Titus has caused nothing but grief to Kirk McKinnon and Colin McKay. He's roughed him on more than one occasion. Of course they wanted to see him defeated.
What does Julien Young have to do at this point to gain some momentum?
Oh, 2 count. Well, basically what Julien Young needs to do is get out of the way. He needs to stick and move, use his speed. He needs to get out of the way, regroup, and then stick and move.
Cody Costain has got to get in there and break these holds.
Well, they
going on just a little bit too long for my liking.
He does have a 5 count, and Titus seems to be breaking. 5 count is up. Into the corner. Oh! Nice knee drop on the middle rope. 1, 2.
Titus has got to be more aggressive with those pins.
Well, you know, you're not going to pin Julien Young with just a foot.
No.
Now Julien Young is starting to psych himself up with some rights. But there's the power difference.
The power.
And the damage done earlier in the match to the neck. Some boot steps into Julien. The crowd here in Stratford is clearly behind Julien Young.
Oh! The big slap.
There's a big knife edge chop to the chest. Throws him in there.
Oh.
Nice reversal. Set him up for a rolling cradle. 1, 2. Oh! Almost enough to get the stunning pin on Titus.
Oh, the big
boot to the face. I don't know if he took some teeth out with that one.
He's taking way too much time, though.
2. But once again, Ryan Casey's not hooking the leg.
No, he's not being aggressive.
Hook the leg.
He's aggressive on his feet, but when he gets Julien Young down on his back, he just stands there.
Now he's choking him. You know, Julien Young is probably one of the hottest wrestlers right now in Red Rock Wrestling. You cannot pin him with a boot over the chest. You cannot pin him without taking a leg. Now he's holding him up for a small package. 1, 2.
Almost.
And he
That was
almost
close.
had him. There's still lots of fight left in Julien Young. Okay, he didn't get anything on that. There, he got a little bit more on that lariat.
There we go.
Now he's going to go for it. 1, 2. Again, he's not hooking the leg.
You can see that outcome right there.
Now he's trying to wear him out with looks like a chin lock from our vantage point. Colin McKay screaming support, trying to get Julien back into this, and certainly this capacity crowd here in Stratford is completely behind Julien Young.
I would say that Titus has done a good job of taking them out of the match, though.
Oh! Drops the knee, and now we're getting the psych up. Now he's going after that leg. That's what he needs to do. Those are some stiff kicks to the leg.
There's so much more speed in the movement of Julien Young than there is in Titus.
Well, Julien does have that speed advantage, and those kicks to the leg will have an effect later on tonight. Sets him up for another flying head scissors. Now Julien has got to stay on Titus.
This match has definitely picked up.
Well, the tempo certainly changed. He's calling for some strikes to the head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now Titus is in trouble. He's in some serious trouble for the first time tonight. With the corner, but he has the presence of mind to reverse it. Oh, gets the big boot up. Titus is stunned. Now, is he going to fly? Is he going to fly?
The crowd wants it.
He wants him to fly. Hits him with a big flying elbow. Can he get him? Now he hooks the leg. 1, 2. Oh, not quite.
That was a slow count.
I don't think so.
I'm looking at my watch right now.
Now Julien is setting him up for something, possibly a German suplex. Has him with the go behind. Now he's grabbed a hold of, referee Cody Costain, and that was a blatant low blow, but I could see Cody Costain, the action was obstructed. He did not see it. He couldn't call it. What?
What is this?
Oh, come on. No. We got some steel chairs going in. Steel chairs going in. Cody Costain, watch this. If he uses that steel chair, he will be disqualified.
There's no way.
Will you disqualify him right away?
That Julien Young will get up from something like this.
Now, Cody Costain's fighting with him for the chair. I admire Cody Costain not disqualifying him right away. Colin McKay is trying to shoot out some instructions. Big argument between Cody Costain and Titus. And what's he doing? He's setting the chair, trying to get rid of the chair. Oh no, Cody Costain's trying to get the chair out of the way. He's going to hit. Whoa, tried to hit. Oh, no, he struck himself with the chair. In the roll behind. 1, 2, 3. Unbelievable. Julien Young is victorious. The streak alive. Now we get it. Titus's dastardly deed backfired.
With a little help from Colin McKay, I must say.
Absolutely. A little bit of semblance of revenge from Colin McKay. Tried to use the chair, pulled it, backfired, hit himself in the head, stunned him just enough to get schoolboyed for the 1, 2, 3.
Titus doesn't know where he is right now.
No, Titus is still very discombobulated. He doesn't know where he is.
You're in PEI. Remember that?
He is very, very upset.
I think it's coming back to him now. He knows where he's at. He knows what just happened.
And he is upset with referee Cody Costain. You know what? But you have nothing to complain about, Titus. You were the one who brought the chair into the ring.
And you know what? He has another chance here tonight to redeem himself.
That's right. Both Julien Young and Titus will be in the Red Rock Rumble.
Are Colin McKay and Kirk McKinnon in that match?
I certainly would hope not. I don't think our insurance would cover that. All right, this is the big one, Ryan Casey. 10 years in the making. Two former friends battling it out for the Eastern Canadian Heavyweight Championship.
Brody Steele.
It looks like coming down to the ring, Brody Steele,
our challenger tonight.
Now, as our opponents make their way to ringside, Ryan Casey, who do you like in this one?
Well, as I said before, Cowboy Mike Hughes definitely has the strength in numbers here tonight.
Brody Steele's looking huge.
He is looking huge, but he doesn't have a friend on this side of the Confederation Bridge.
Now, as president and as a broadcaster, I like to remain objective. However, I see no way Brody Steele is taking the title here tonight.
Brody Steele is definitely looking confident.
As soon as Cowboy Mike Hughes comes out, you watch all the little cowboys and all the little cowgirls. I do not see Brody Steele being able to defeat Cowboy Mike Hughes tonight. I just can't see it happening because remember Ryan Casey, the rules of a title match are simple. You have to beat the champion.
You definitely have to beat the champion.
And for Brody Steele to pin Cowboy Mike Hughes' shoulders down for a 1-2-3 or make him submit, I just can't see that happening.
Regardless of what happens here tonight, both men are never going to be the same again.
I most definitely. This is probably the biggest match in the history of Atlantic Canada, or at least in the last 10 years. Not since the days of Leo Burke and the Cuban Assassin has there been a bigger match in Atlantic Canada.
Brody Steele is definitely taking this all in stride.
Well, Brody Steele's in tremendous shape. All right, here comes the champion. Just listen to the ovation. Ryan Casey, I'm not even going to try to talk over.
There's a rumble in here. What's going on?
I don't know. Look at that. The Red Rock Harley-Davidson motorcycle. Oh.
What an entrance. Comes in on a motorcycle.
One-of-a-kind entrance. It's very difficult to try to talk over this. Our defending 4 years now. He has held the Eastern Canadian Championship. He's defended against all comers, including former WWE stars Al Snow and Rhino. He's beaten them all. And now he goes one-on-one with his former best friend. And when I say best friend, these two are brothers. These two were like brothers. You watch the television show Cardinal Sinners, you'll see how close these two men were.
They toured the world together.
They did. They toured the world together. And I'll tell you, Ryan Casey, honestly, from a promotion standpoint, I didn't want this match to happen. I tried to talk both of them out of it. Brody Steele was adamant. He wanted a shot at the title.
Cowboy looks incredibly focused here tonight.
Our champion with all his little cowboys and all the little cowgirls. I don't see him losing this match tonight. Like I said, I tried to talk both of these men out of this match because this is a friendship, 10-year friendship. But both were adamant. Steele wanted the title, and Cowboy Mike Hughes wants to step away from the shadow. Nobody in Maritime Wrestling has a better win-loss record than Brody Steele in the last 10 years. And I think Cowboy himself wants to prove to himself that he can defeat his former Cardinal Sinners tag team partner.
Brody Steele is getting more angry right now with this audience with every scream that they give to Cowboy Mike Hughes.
I'm making a prediction
right
here. There's no way Brody Steele is leaving here with the title. Not with the support that the fans of Stratford are giving Cowboy Mike Hughes. And let's get the ring introductions.
The Eastern Canadian Heavyweight Championship's on the line. Terrified.
I would be terrified too. Brody Steele is an intimidating man. Even for a man in my authority, I do still find him intimidating. And he is not too popular, but Brody Steele does look focused. I'll wait for the response to the champion. give Cowboy Mike Hughes a listen to this ovation.
You know, these guys know
Look,
each
Casey,
other.
they're going toe to toe. 6'6" and 6'8".
These guys know each other
This is-
so well that I don't know how one of them is going to find a hole in the other one's game. I don't know.
It's one of the advantages of being partners all those years.
It's going to be a chance-by-chance fight here tonight.
This is literally the biggest match in the history of maritime wrestling with size alone. Brody Steele looks so focused, so focused.
And Mike Hughes looks right at home here in Stratford, Prince Edward
He's so
Island.
confident. 4 years now he's been the Eastern Canadian champion, the most prestigious championship in all of Canada. Like I said, I just can't see Mike Hughes losing tonight, or at least losing his title. Mike Hughes is so experienced.
Rallying all the cowboys and cowgirls, isn't he?
He's getting all the little cowboys and little cowgirls, getting them going here, and he is a hero in this province of Prince Edward Island. So many kids coming up to me and telling me, we love Cowboy Mike Hughes. He is our hero. Can you get me an autograph? Well, Brody Steele, the first lockup, showing his power. Cowboy's not looking too concerned just yet.
Brody Steele is confident.
Well,
He has come to Prince Edward Island today for a purpose.
Well, he's every pound of that 320.
I don't know if this is wise for Brody Steele to be picking on all these Islanders.
Well, I don't know. I mean, this is going to be a slow pace because of everything that's at stake here. It's the Eastern Canadian Championship, the most prestigious title in all of Canada. I mean, one mistake with gentlemen of these two caliber and the power of these two, one mistake could cost them the match.
And each know each other so well. I can't
And one
reiterate
thing
that
to note,
more.
Cowboy Mike Hughes is trimmed down for this match. He knew he's not going to be able to match power with Brody Steele. He's been working out with Janine and Jason Mosier at Naturally Fit, trying to drop some weight and gain some speed. So this is going to be starting a PEI chant. So he has been putting some work in at Naturally Fit.
Cowboy Mike Hughes, he's reached rock star status here in Stratford tonight.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Very hard to talk over this capacity crowd here in Stratford, Prince Edward Island.
They are definitely on the side of Cowboy Mike Hughes tonight.
I'd like to give a shout out to Ron McDougall from McDougall Steel, responsible for the construction of this brand new wrestling ring. Some of the wrestlers were warming up in it prior to the match, and they said this is just probably the finest wrestling ring they have ever seen. So great job for Ron McDougall and his staff at McDougall Steel here in Borden, Prince Edward Island.
Big challenge thrown out there by Cowboy Mike
Cowboy's
Hughes.
trying to pick up the pace. Obviously, if he can pick up the pace, he's going to use his speed advantage. The slower things are, the more it's going to go to the power of Brody Steele. He outweighs him by about, I'd say, 50 pounds.
I tell you exactly what's going on right now, but I can't see around Brody Steele. His back is that big right now.
His back's almost the size of that screen above the ring entrance. And people forget Brody Steele is a legitimate strongman. Crisscross. Beautiful hip toss. Beautiful hip toss. Lariat doesn't take him down. Second clothesline takes him down. And Brody Steele wisely backpedals.
Cowboy Mike Hughes getting the early edge here in this Eastern Canadian Heavyweight Championship match. Brody Steele trying to calm all the Islanders down. I don't think it's going to work.
I said earlier, Brody Steele is a legitimate strongman. In the early 2000s, he was a veteran of the strongman circuit, and he won many a Canadian National Strongman Championship, so he is a legitimate strongman. He's not one of these bodybuilding show muscles. He is legitimately among the strongest men in the country.
He's getting kind of close to us. I'm kind of scared.
I always get a little bit intimidated when Brody Steele gets this close.
Maybe these kids in front of us will protect us. I don't know.
Now, Brody Steele seems to have something open on the back of Brody Steele. He's bleeding. Maybe oh, big thundering smash. Oh, big right by Brody Steele. Fans are reminded at ringside to stay away from the action. These are two huge men. A nice European uppercut by Brody Steele, and he's busted open his back.
They don't like each other very much right now.
Oh, there's an injury to Brody Steele. Oh, but Cowboy's fighting back. Headbutt by Hughes.
I was pretty confident that the match wouldn't
Down
stay
goes
in the
Hughes.
ring the whole time. This fight could take place anywhere in PEI at this point.
Well, I'd say
They're that upset with each other.
And Cody, well, actually, I'll tell you, I gave Cody Costain some instructions prior to the match to relax the 10 count. Not that we want to, 10 count, but we want this settled in the ring.
We definitely want it settled in the ring. We want a champion crowned here tonight.
Brody Steele hits the post and he goes down. Cowboy Mike Hughes is taking charge of this match.
Definitely.
And Brody Steele's bleeding from the back.
Oh!
Wow, that was a stiff chop.
I felt that right here.
Brody Steele is in trouble. Cowboy Hughes is looking confident.
Whoa! Now you gave Cody
Ouch.
Costain some instructions to relax on the 10 count.
I did.
But there still has to be a pinfall in the ring for the title to change hands.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Oh! You
Never
see it.
turn your back on Brody Steele.
Turn your back for 1 second,
You're
and the
in
match
trouble.
turns completely around.
And the chest of Brody Steele, you can whack that all day, and you're not going to hurt him. And you can see the power difference. He's taking Hughes down with a few shots. Can't believe the power of Brody Steele. I've seen this man wrestle for 10 years. Every time I see him, he amazes me. Again, like the Giant Grimes, television and DVD does not do Brody Steele justice. Anytime he's on a card, buy a ticket. I encourage you. Come on out and see him.
Cody Costain trying to get them back into the ring at this
He's
point.
doing the best he can. I'm not going to criticize Cody Costain. I know myself, refereeing is a challenging position. But Cody Costain is one of the finest in the business. Now he's finally
we're
getting
back
the
in the
wrestlers
ring.
back into the ring. And the capacity crowd here at Stratford is clearly behind Cowboy Mike Hughes. Oh no, don't turn your back. Ouch. Oh. Now Cowboy has a history of neck problems. That could cause some problems.
If I'm Brody Steele, though, I'm taking advantage of this. I'm not trying to insult the fine people at PEI anymore. He's already succeeded in that.
Cowboy's determined. He's back in the ring, probably a little sooner than I would think. Brody Steele now putting the pressure on that neck. Cowboy has had neck surgery in the past.
Not many people would know the exact position of the neck surgery, but Brody Steele would.
Well, those two are like brothers. So absolutely, Brody Steele would know every weakness of Cowboy Mike Hughes, and vice versa.
Former tag team champions.
All these two were tag team champions in Korea and throughout the world. The interest in this match was huge. I've had emails from Korea, Puerto Rico, Germany, people asking for copies of this broadcast.
You know, it's not just Brody Steele and Cowboy Mike Hughes, but their friends and their family are involved in this situation as well. This is a very emotional match between the two men.
Absolutely. Both families have been very close. Oh, that's not very nice to say. PEI sucks. But like I said, Ryan Casey, this match does have international implications. These two were tag team champions in Korea. Mike Hughes is a legend in Puerto Rico, in the Great Britain and the United Kingdom, and in Germany. Brody Steele is a huge star. Like I said, I'm getting emails from promoters throughout the world wanting copies of this match to find out who is better here.
And a lot of people who might not know the back history of these two phenomenal athletes
And Cowboy Mike Hughes is fighting his way out of this.
have watched Wrestling Reality and the Cardinal Centers, and they know their
Cowboy
call.
was able to fight his way out of that tremendous move by Cowboy Hughes into the corner. Fast and Furious, big boot.
Big boot.
Now Brody Steele's going to fly. That's huge. Oh!
Off the top rope clothesline.
Big clothesline. That might be enough to do it. 1, 2. Oh,
Mike Hughes is not going to go down with the clothesline off the second turnbuckle in his home province.
Well, that was Brody Steele's 320-pound clothesline. That was huge. Huge clothesline. Brody Steele is starting to dominate. Mike Hughes is clearly taking most of the punishment here. But I think this is a long way from over. Mike Hughes looks to be in tremendous pain.
He can take a lot of punishment. You're not the Eastern Canadian heavyweight champion for 4 years without taking punishment.
That's true, that's true. A lot of photographers taken here. We have Wade McDonald, one of Red Rock Wrestling's top photographers, taking pictures ringside here. Some rights.
Now the comeback.
And Hughes is making a big comeback. Irish whip into the corner. Oh, he set that up. He's going to reverse this to a neck breaker. Oh! That was a devastating.
Once again, working on that neck area of Cowboy Mike Hughes.
Devastating neck breaker. But he's got to go for the cover. What's he waiting for? If he wants to be champion, go for the cover. Oh, no.
Maybe being champion tonight is not enough for Brody Steele.
But the disdain of just walking over Cowboy Mike Hughes.
Maybe he just wants to beat him up.
It would seem. And all right, now he's going for a front face lock. And if you've ever seen the arms on Brody Steele, a front face lock is a huge move.
It's a smother.
It is. His arms are amazingly huge. Now, can Cowboy Mike Hughes fight his way out of this? I certainly hope so.
He's going to have to harness the energy from the 500 or so fans
right,
here.
The arm is dropped once. If it drops 3 times, he's out. Cody's checking him. Going for it again. That's 2.
That's 2.
One more time, and we got a new Eastern Canadian heavyweight champion. Can it be? No, he's still there. Now, come on, if we get the people supporting Cowboy Mike Hughes, then just maybe, he can fight his way out of this. I don't know.
The fans are chanting PEI.
Get out of there. Ducks the clothesline. Side suplex, huge side suplex. Oh, right on the lower back. He could damage some vertebrae with that. Now Brody Steele, if he was wise, he'd go for the cover.
If he was wise.
And he is wise. He is a veteran of 11 years experience in wrestling. Now he's going back. He's going to make a top rope move. Oh! Cowboy just barely got out of the way. He might have caught a little bit of that. I can't quite tell. They're both in trouble now. But
we're going to get a count.
This is the break that Cowboy Mike Hughes needs.
Referee Cody Costain counting both men.
Count them down. Both are in trouble. I'd hate to see this end in a double count out.
We don't want that.
Well, and I did tell Cody to be a little bit relaxed on that count.
Oh, it looks like Brody Steele is coming around.
I wanted a definitive finish.
Do you really believe that a definitive finish to the match will end the problems between these two big men?
I don't know. Goes for a right, blocks by Hughes. Nothing is right by Hughes, rights to Hughes. Hughes is getting the advantage here. Clothesline. Brody Steele staggered. Another clothesline. Goes down to one knee. Can he take him down? Hughes is going to the second rope. Fly elbow smash on the second rope. Finally takes him down. Cover that man.
And Cowboy Mike Hughes has picked up the speed here.
Cover that man. I'm getting tired just watching this match. He's going for a leg drop perhaps from the top rope. He's looking for some approval from the crowd. Big leg drop.
Can he get it? Hooks the leg.
1, 2. Oh.
Just about got it.
Almost defended his title. Complaining about the count. Let's him up. Can he slam him? No, he's setting up for the Uzi driver. Big body slam.
And down he goes.
Uzi driver. 1, 2.
Almost got it.
I can't believe he kicked out from that. Brody Steele is determined. He wants this match.
He wants to be the heavyweight champion.
Absolutely.
Reversal.
Big boot to the breadbasket. He's setting him up for the last ride or a power bomb. He hits this, he'll be finished. Oh no, nice reversal. Russian leg sweep.
What do we have here?
I don't know, I can't see anything right here. What's going on here? What's Chris Cooke doing here? That's him up for the suplex. Oh, Chris Cooke's got his ankle. What's going on?
One,
Cody,
two.
No!
We have a new champion.
No!
Jonathan Cairns.
That wasn't supposed to happen. Chris Cooke, what? That was not supposed to happen. Chris Cooke, what are you doing?
We have a new Eastern
Chris Cooke, what the heck is he doing out here?
New Eastern Canadian professional heavyweight champion, Brody Steele.
Excuse me, I gotta go to ringside. I check.
Cowboy Mike Hughes has lost his championship, the heavyweight championship, here in Prince Edward Island. What is Chris Cooke doing? Red Rock Wrestling president, Jonathan Cairns, getting into the ring right now. I don't know what to tell you at this point, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, Jonathan Cairns is trying to plead his case to Cody Costain. I know that we're supposed to be objective here, ladies and gentlemen, but Cody Costain missed the call on that one. If you don't believe me, ask all these other Islanders sitting here. Cowboy Mike Hughes with the microphone. Let's see what he has to say.
I've been in a lot of wrestling matches all over the world, and I know when I get big.
So you will not do it. You won't do it?
Somebody was holding my leg when I tried to kick off.
Everybody here in the arena is saying they saw it, Cowboy.
But something just didn't feel right about that. What do you people think?
Jonathan, I know you were a whole lot more comfortable sitting next to me.
I saw what happened. I saw that interference from that no good Chris Cooke. Unfortunately, you know the rules as well as I do in Ring Rock Wrestling. The referee's decision is final. Unfortunately,
Cody Costain has just become the most hated man here in Stratford.
however, Mike Hughes, I'm knowing you for 10 years. I'm going to let you down. I'm going over to the back during the intermission. I'm going to talk to the board of directors about getting you another title shot. I want to be after the intermission. That's my word. After the intermission, I will come back. You have my word. After the intermission.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Red Rock Wrestling President Jonathan Cairns is going into the back to talk to the board of directors to see about getting Cowboy Mike Hughes a title shot. We now have a new Eastern Canadian heavyweight champion in Brody Steele. Cowboy Mike Hughes he's beside himself in the ring. He doesn't know what to think, but clearly the fans here in Stratford are still behind their local hero. After the intermission, we're going to hear from President Jonathan Cairns once again. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we still have our big co-main event, the 10-man over-the-top rope Red Rock Rumble. The winner of the match will be the #1 contender for now Brody Steele's heavyweight championship.